So, you want to go to UCLA, the #1 public university in the nation. Right now, you're probably looking up YouTube videos on advice on how to get into your dream school. Well, you've come to the right place. Hi, my name's Alexis, and I'm not going to tell you the typical advice of how to get into UCLA. I'm going to tell you what I did in high school, how to beat the UCLA application system, and a little bit of what I've learned about the college application system in general. It really doesn't matter how smart you are. You can be the smartest person in your high school, and you can still get declined.
Hello.
We are back again with the bunny ears and the pajamas. Hi, my name's Alexis. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're not new here, welcome back to my channel. I also have some notes here, so if you see me looking down, it's because I want to make sure I say everything I want to say in this video.
This video is going to be
how I got into UCLA. A little background: to high school at Palm Springs High School. It's a public high school, and I graduated last year, class of 2019. I worked my butt off. I got straight A's, took AP, honors, all those classes. In high school, like I said, I worked my butt off a lot, but it wasn't really for anyone except myself. I wasn't trying to impress my parents or get into a dream college. I really just wanted to see how far I could push myself. I never really took classes to get in somewhere. I really just wanted to take it to learn more and, like I said, compete against myself. For example,
AP history, let's take it and see.
I'm not that great at history, but I wanted to see how good I could be at it.
Math is a different story. I don't really test myself in math.
I did a lot of activities during high school, but I was in Girl Scouts for 12 years. I actually volunteered as a museum docent, art tours to little kids. It was really fun. I had a job the beginning of sophomore year, so I was always working. I wasn't just totally in my books. I definitely had some fun. And I definitely did put these in my college applications describing this. Saying that I was in Girl Scouts for 12 years shows dedication. It shows that I'm not flaky. Stick to something and I'm determined to do that something, and I am loyal to that something. In college terms,
This person is serious about what they want to do.
Stability in doing something is definitely good to see. So even if you say,
I was in a book club throughout high school, if you met up only like twice a month,
you can still say that. Being in something for a long amount of time shows your passion for it. Finessing the application process is going to be mostly through your essays. Your essays are key in this. My essays are the reason I got in. I didn't have a great SAT score, pretty average. Your essays are
literally
your only chance to really communicate to these people who are reading it and gonna decide if you get in. And since you can't be there in person, you're gonna have to write it out and express your personality through your writing. I know you don't want to hear this, but a cookie cutter story will not get you in, because I definitely have some cookie cutter stories. My mom is divorced, she's a single mother, we've struggled,
blah 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 blah.
Yes, it was hard. I'm not saying that means nothing, but it's seen over and over and over and over again. And after reading so many applications, that's not really making you stand out, which sucks because it feels like a really important thing in your life, but it's so repeated in the college essay experience that you really have to make it so personalized and so passionate to really mean a difference to the reader. I'm going to make a video about my essays, but I will say that I wrote it at 10 p.m., like 2 hours before the due date, and I was on like 6 coffees, so brain juices were flowing. I actually added my own jokes, which I thought would kind of help my personality show through. I strictly remember putting as a detail like,
I had an IV of coffee going into my arm every morning.
which doesn't really seem that funny, but
Relatable.
I'm sure it was relatable to whoever's rating it. They're probably reading it drinking coffee. Maybe that was like, oh, I like this, and then they put it in a likable pile. You never know what makes them like you. Just make it funny, entertaining for them to read. Yes, that seems kind of messed up because this is your future.
But your future's in the hands of like 8 people right now.
If you want to go to any college, you have to consider that there's these people reading your essays. They're the barrier between if you're getting in and if you're not. Other than that, can't really finesse your SAT scores. They don't even have SAT scores anymore, I guess. Grades, can't really finesse your grades either unless you cheated throughout high school, which tip my hat to that. Congrats. I don't know if you want to go to UCLA if you cheated all throughout high school. You can't really finesse anything else except maybe like the hobbies and stuff. Glorify everything you did. You don't want to lie. I also wrote hobbies. I mean, I wrote like coffee enthusiast, which I don't know, probably set me apart, but then they'd read my essay and they'd be like,
Oh, this girl has a caffeine addiction.
But essays are the most important part. That's your voice. That's who you are in writing. That's how you're gonna need to communicate. That is your key in. My experience with the college system. First thing, colleges are money hungry. It makes sense. They're accepting you, you pay, they want your money. These colleges need to accept a certain amount of people to get money. They also have to factor in like financial aid, how much money they're gonna get with that, how much they're gonna get from this student, how much they're gonna get from this student. This is the second thing I learned about the system. Your high school does matter. No, you don't have to change high schools. You're not going to get into the school of your dreams. Colleges will look at the high school you go to and see the grade for that high school. So every high school has like a grade that determines how challenging your school is. There's a private high school and a public high school. Let's say the private high school notoriously is college preparatory. It gets higher scores, higher standards, considered smarter. It goes up on the rating for more challenging. So if a student comes from there with straight A's, more challenged. And then we have a public high school, and this is where the bar is set for the most challenging. Definitely lower than the private. So if a student gets straight A's here and a student gets straight A's here, people are probably going to choose a student that gets straight A's at the more challenging high school. That's not really fair. But it's not necessarily just your high school. They can also see what classes you took, and then there's ratings based on classes. I don't know the specifics of how that system works, but I do know it exists. This is the third thing I kind of realized. Colleges are trying to fill a percentage to boost their morale, their look, who they are. Now, what kind of percentages are they trying to fill? Let me get out my little notes. UCLA is a very diverse college. There are different interests, different hobbies, different nationalities, different religions. You can see so many different people. It's amazing. But let me read you the statistics. UCLA student body as of 2018-2019, 3% African American, less than 1% of American Indian / Alaskan Native, less than 1% of Pacific Islander, 6% 2 or more races, 22% Hispanic, 27% white, and 28% Asian. That is a little concerning. I definitely think that percentages should be looked at and talked about. Why less people of this race coming in? Do less apply? I don't think so, but I can't say that because I'm not looking at the applications. That's not just UCLA. A lot of colleges are like that. So I definitely, if you're applying or looking for colleges, look at that, because you don't want to go to a college that doesn't have any diversity. I hope some of this helped you. Give a thumbs up if you want to see more into the essays. I was already planning on making a video about what I wrote. With this being said, don't let it deter you from applying to UCLA. Don't kill yourself over grades.
It's not worth it either.
I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this gave you some type of knowledge. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. I would definitely love to answer those questions. I don't even think I got through everything, even though I made a whole list of this stuff. Have a great
day.
Right, whenever you're watching this,
Please leave a like, comment, subscribe.